Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath474a.
FamilyMath474. So we're going to talk about actually a really neat bit of geometry today, which I think is called inversions. But it's about an interesting kind of mirror. So normally, maybe I should have drawn the picture first. Normally, if I had a mirror here and a little stick figure here, that person in the mirror would look like they were just exactly the same distance away on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to look at the situation today where you have a mirror kind of centered at a particular point. I'm just calling it a distance of 1 from the origin. And the point X shows up in the mirror at the point 1 over X on the line. So if this was at the point 7, where would that be? Where would it show up in?
7.
Okay, is that closer to 0 or closer to 1?
Closer to 0.
Okay. And what would happen as the point moved closer to 1 from this side? What would happen to the reflection?
It would get bigger.
Well, right now we're just saying with just actual points. So there's no size to them. But in a minute we're going to actually switch to a point where we're dealing with shapes. But where would its reflection just on the line here move?
It would move toward 1.
Okay. And where is the point where the reflection is exactly equal to 1?
Well, when
X is at 1.
when X and 1 over X are equal to 1.
Okay, and when does that happen?
When
X is 1.
Okay.
So you get 1 over 1.
Yeah, and where is the point where the reflection actually ends up on 0?
Well, X is infinity,
Okay.
I guess you could say.
All right. So that's the situation. That's a simple situation on the line, but that's not all that interesting of a situation necessarily, right? Oh, actually, I forgot one thing. What happens when X moves inside the mirror over here? Where does the reflection
it would
go?
Cross over, so that 1 over X would be over in this area.
Yeah.
So you have, and this is kind of negative here. But not, no, it's kind of in the fractional area.
Right. And so where does the reflection go?
Goes over there.
Goes over on the other side. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is look at the situation. Instead of on a line, we're going to look at it in a plane. And so we're going to be reflecting inside of a circle whose distance from the center is 1.
So the radius is 1.
So the radius is 1. And so whenever I have any point out here, what you do is you just draw a line to the center and you just do the same thing. So if this point was here, well, maybe it would be close to the center. And if the point was near the circle, where would the reflection be?
Also near.
Also near the circle. And what happens on the boundary of the circle? Where's the reflection of the point?
It's on the circle.
On the circle. Okay. And where are the points where the reflection goes to 0 here? Go to the center of the circle.
When it's infinitely far out.
Okay, and it's infinitely far away. Okay, so it's an interesting little mirror. It sort of inverts, it takes things that are outside the circle and puts them in the circle in a very formulaic way. Okay, but we're going to try to study the situation without doing any calculating. So what I want you guys to do is I want you, off camera, to get a piece of paper, and in the center of that piece of paper, just like here, draw a circle. And then outside of the circle, I want you to draw a shape, say like a square here,
Okay.
or a triangle, whatever shape you want to draw. Just don't make it too complicated. And I want you to try to guess what the reflection of this shape in the circle looks like.
Okay.
All right. So you guys see what you need to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good.